going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Gamecocks will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will take the field first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you've got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Off the play fake. Quickly complete. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose. Inside, touchdown Aggies. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. So South Carolina's offense will get the ball for the first time. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him have it? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups? Or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Bowie. Got his man. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Gonna look downfield again. Pulls it in. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Lost a throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Weeks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Might be looking to run. Firing to the right, complete. Breaks into the open. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. They're setting up the screen, and the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Got it in the middle. It's McAfee.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air. It's Bowie. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's McAfee. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Going to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to adjust the pattern. Makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Power football with the run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Under fire. He's got it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Finds his man down the middle. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. It's complete on the right side. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness.
Looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Lining up for the PAT.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst. And he showed all of those attributes right there.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it to the back. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. That's caught. It's McAfee. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Wants to throw again. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Wants to throw. It's Bowie. Caught near the sticks. It's McAfee. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Picked off, and they run it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. That's caught. It's Weeks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Like that, or why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Quickly out to the tight end. Turning it on. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Gamecocks have taken it inside the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Looking to throw. Touchdown, South Carolina! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Takes the easy completion. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back to pass, it's Bowie. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Wants to return it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, the ground game. On the move at the 30. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on.
Got enough space. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure, and he knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a...
The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Rushes on him. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And this guy has been nothing short of sensational for his defense all year long. You're not talking about an All-America season. You're talking about an historic season. 10 interceptions on the year. This guy has got to be in the Heisman Trophy conversation.
Fighting off the defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run, setting up 4th and inches. Listen, this is a no-brainer. If I can't get inches, I don't deserve to win. I'm coming downhill. I'm playing physical. I'm picking my...
Got some room entered to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Bowie. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Takes the easy one to the back. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to throw again. Snagged out of the air. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Texas A&M going quickly. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Intercepted. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Working that left side now. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Looking downfield, it's Bowie. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Batista. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And for the second time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps...
Oh, what vision! And there he goes! They won't get him! It's a touchdown!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Northern Illinois is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to the Red Hawks of Miami.
Throws to the wideout.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air, it's Bowie. Got his man on the right.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They're going to run it to the right. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Now on the return. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quarterback making checks. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted, a first half Can swing momentum. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. Coming out with it, it's Carter. He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Now the play fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Trying to find his man in the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Going back to the well. Another deep ball. Makes the catch down the right side. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They're going to run it.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Going right to work up top. Pulls it in. It's McAfee. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. 1st down for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's McAfee. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's picked off and another empty drive. Got room on the return. Touchdown, South Carolina. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play be.
There he goes. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Weeks. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And it's no good. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. The lead is huge.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throwing right. Found the spot in the defense. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less.
And that's a live ball behind the line. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Texas A&M, 13.
Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finding an escape route. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's McAfee. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got a man. It's Weeks.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. Oh, they blocked the kick. He's loose down the middle. Past the 30. 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, South Carolina. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud of them so bad, you start to put the backups in and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Texas A&M, 13.
And here's the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
And the Texas A&M offense will take over.
This drive will open from the 15. To the air on first down. Sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle. It's McAfee. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Let's see what he can do with it. He gets a block. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Open space at the 25. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Fakes the grab.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football is going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there getting the sack.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Northern Illinois has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Husky Stadium. They're up by 4 over the Red Hawks of Miami. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got his man out of the backfield. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They mark it at the 29. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He rifles one deep down the middle. Finds someone. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still
He's going for the goal line. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. The give as they work on that clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physics. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. The Gamecocks have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Hauls it in. That's a 20. He's got space. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Scrambling away. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Wants to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. It's a fumble. And the ball goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, but it'll be marked for no gain.
And that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble. You just couldn't secure it.
Love the location. On that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call Red Snoopy. Little sneak. Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the first.
It's first down from their own 23-yard line. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Batista. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. Punt is on its way. Makes the catch at the 30. Slips through the line. Powers through. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Off play action on first down. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to... He's forced out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense will take it as a sack. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Weeks. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. A little release to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got his man quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Immediately fires to the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. With the clock running, this should be the final play. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He's at the 50, the 30.